Hi, this is David with entry number 627. I got a new mic kind of thing, so maybe the audio quality will have improved slightly. I'm always on like a constant, probably about bi-monthly hunt, to be honest, to get a new pair of headphones because I wear them out so quickly because I'm using them for so long every day. And I used to use these ones before, but I found some other ones that were cheaper, but I didn't want to. Yesterday I needed new ones, but I didn't want to go all the way out to the store. I usually pick up the other ones, so I just got these ones again. The mic is like right here on the phones themselves, so hopefully that improves things as long as it's not windy, which it isn't today. As you can see, it's fairly sunny and bright, and yeah, so today is the 29th of September, which means that it's basically like the last official day that a lot of people can take off work. So a lot of people are still on holiday, and that means that this holiday in Korea is actually probably like the longest legitimate holiday that most Koreans can get away with. 3 days, that is. So, that's kind of cool, but it's very interesting to see how they approach vacation here, because it's not exactly, I would say, the same as we have in the U.S., and it's not entirely different than how we do it, but it isn't, completely the same either. There's places like that get kind of stereotyped, like Japan for having no vacation, and I think here they take probably even less vacation than in Japan, to be honest. It's very competitive, and you have kind of the typical kind of first world problems regarding work, in the sense that they aren't really allowed to ever go on vacation for fear of losing their jobs to competition. A lot of Koreans feel like that there's always going to be someone else out there who will choose not to take a vacation, use their vacation time, and therefore if they take it, they'll be seen as like a weak or inferior or something, so they won't take it. And it goes even doubly worse for women here because, I think they get 2 weeks for maternity leave, and that's not a very long time for kind of establishing a baseline routine, rapport, or whatever with a baby. So it kind of sucks. So a lot of women have actually, at least from what the Koreans I've spoken to, a lot of women have actually chosen not to have kids in favor of having careers or just a freer relationship or something with their spouses. So, and you've seen that kind of same philosophy happen in the U.S. as well, with a lot of these women, I guess, known as career women. And, it is a challenge. It is a challenge. I think it's a little more difficult here because you do have the added pressure of kind of a system, an established system that kind of is stacked against you if you're a woman. Whereas in the U.S., although the system isn't fair per se for women, I think it's a lot more understanding, I should say. Oh, look at this place. This is a little cool like cafe thing, and it's actually closed until the 2nd, so it's taking like a full week off, which is pretty crazy. This area, which I've recorded I think a few times now, is a very quiet area, and so I think the rent is probably significantly lower than other places in Seoul, so like, or at least in this area, so that they can get away with a full week of not being open. But if you worked or rented in a place in like Gangnam or something, then that would be impossible. This is a fascinating thing going on right here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him, but there's a man right here just walked by. There he goes, in his maybe mid-60s. You can see him picking stuff up. He's actually collecting ginkgo nuts off the ground because it's kind of like a traditional thing here to eat them. But unfortunately for most people, here's a ginkgo tree. They are quite tall, and you can see all those little orange bulbs. Looks kind of like cherries. Those are ginkgo nuts. And what they'll do is they'll kind of put them in a basket outside and allow them to dry, and then I think make tea or something, or use them in food. Use the actual like seed. It's a bit strange, and I actually really don't like them because they stink horribly. Like when they rot, they produce a smell that is similar to feces, I guess is the only way to put it. And yeah, it's not nice. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. You know, it's been nice having the city pretty much empty for the last week or 4 days. It's very eerie when you're used to seeing a city that's so kind of vital and full of like busybodies. It's very strange to see it, how it's been kind of empty and relatively quiet. You know, I'm not complaining, but it's a very different world than what I'm used to. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you in a couple days. Bye.